So this is how I have my C plate set up, specifically with a radius platen and Nathan's Platen chiller. That is crucial in my book for some of the things that I plan on doing. And using the third wheel option, I added a these are all grooved wheels. They're KMG or Beaumont Metalworks wheels. I ordered them from USA Knife Maker. The belt that I used is a 320 J20 power transmission belt. I bought mine on Amazon. I think it was $25 or $30. Apparently there's a whole bunch of these that are made, and some of them are slipperier than others. I can't really tell you which one's going to work best. I know that this is a really cheap one, and it squealed like you just can't imagine when I first started using it. It screamed like a banshee. So I used silicone spray. Just hosed it every once in a while until it calmed down. It probably took 15 or 20 minutes of running before it actually stopped making such a horrible racket. And now you can hear it. Nice and smooth, completely fine. I will never run this much faster than what you just saw, which works out on my grinder to be 20%. It's going to be somewhere in the vicinity of 1,000 sanding feet per minute. All I'll do with this will be finish work, basically, or coarse grinding in the sense that 1,000 or 120 grit belt is coarse. You basically had best set the bulk of your stock removal on a flat platen or otherwise, and just use this for finish work. I really don't think that it'll hold up very well, and it's certainly not meant to be run at high speed. Anyway, that's how I have it set up. You absolutely cannot use this without a Platen chiller. The Platen will get hot, and I mean like really hot, inside of 10 seconds. Absolutely unusable, and I would almost guarantee you're going to risk damaging something. Absolutely use a Platen chiller if you're going to be doing this. There's no reason that you couldn't use a flat Platen this way. I'll bet that would work fine. I won't have mine set up that way. I actually have another setup dedicated to that, very, very similar to this. But the point here is that the power transmission belt eliminates belt bump. All but eliminates belt bump. You could run a 600 or an 800 grit belt on this, a true finishing belt, and get a perfect, supreme, clean finish, and there's no belt bump. So it's nothing like running on a standard flat platen. Very smooth and very consistent. Also, obviously, it's going to make doing finer finishes with a radius platen setup possible, and for me that's everything. I bought every single one of the platens that Nathan had available, so I'm really looking forward to fiddling with that. But in the grand scheme of things, that's how I've got it set up. The belt does not need to be tight. In fact, I kind of think that it shouldn't be tight. When I was fooling with this, I found that if I really horked on the third wheel in order to try to maintain tension, it generated tons of resistance and tons of heat, and it didn't seem to run any better. If you can't handle the tiny little bit of vibration that you see there, I think you should probably be doing something else for a living. Anyway, that's how I've got it set up. Hope this helps.